So a new ATV rolled into the shop just the other day, and lo and behold, it's a throwback test ride for me from exactly 10 years ago. In the pure sport industry, there's been one ATV that's proven its domination by setting the standards, constantly evolving, and becoming a household name. And while a lot has changed since then in my life, not a whole lot's changed for the Raptor. I was younger, my hair was fuller, and I thought much like I do today, that the Raptor is still, just as it was in 2011, a beast of a sport ATV that's ready for just about anything you throw its way. A true jack of all sport trades, the Raptor is the best-selling sport ATV of all time, and with not just the specs, but more importantly, performance like it delivers, I understand exactly why it holds that record, and I don't see anything dethroning it anytime soon. I'd like to explain before we get too far in exactly where I think that the Raptor fits at home, just so that we don't get anyone too confused. You don't buy a Raptor if all you do is run mud. Likewise, you don't buy a Raptor to race every weekend on the moto track. Besides that, it's fair game, quite literally. The Raptor is happy to see a slightly increased tire package with some bigger lugs and splash through the mud and water, or run high speed through wide open fire roads and power slide corners till the low fuel warning light illuminates to tell you to get home. Likewise, it'll take a set of ITP hole shots and put in laps at the local MX track, or keep up with the best of them on tighter cross-country woods trails. And at the heart of its abilities lay a 686cc torque-rich four-stroke that's fed by a 44mm throttle body and Yamaha fuel injection. And the power truly is what keeps you coming back for more. Sure, a 450 Pure Sport race ATV feels pretty good, but they scream and need a good stirring of the clutch and constant shifting to keep things moving forwards. The Raptor is a workhorse. You put it in third and you let it lug. The wide power band allows you much grace without stalling and will recover from almost any low RPM situation with the flick of the trigger. Putting the torque-laden engine into a hybrid chassis of both aluminum and steel means that you get the best of both worlds, both rigidity and the flex. And this chassis has remained mostly untouched, and for a good reason. The Raptor is in the sweet spot. That fine dance between too stiff like a 450 race bike or too soft and cumbersome like a four-wheel drive performance ATV. The Raptor found a harmony and the engineers refused to mess with it. Why would they? It's perfect how it is. Never bending to try to make the Raptor an IRS rear suspension as others did, they left a good thing alone and lived by the motto of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. While I do love riding fast side-by-sides and performance four-wheel drive ATVs, there's just something about a Yamaha Raptor being slid through a corner at high speed. The way the dirt loses its grip on the earth, the feel of the clutch as you feather it, honestly, it's spiritual. The confidence a solid rear axle delivers the driver is tangible. It's something IRS bikes could never match. When you plant the rear end and you find your drift, it holds and it holds and it holds. You could power slide a Raptor endlessly. Likewise, the corner-to-corner characteristics out on the trail is fun, flickable, and sporty. You really ride the edge of the seat and do quite a bit of dancing from side to side, as the Raptor does like you to shift your body weight to get the most out of it. And when you find the groove and you get the feel for it, truly man and machine work together to put down laps or keep pace that's just not possible on a four-wheel drive. Some of this is also attributed to the high-quality, fully adjustable shock package as well. All three shocks on the R models see high and low speed compression adjustability, as well as rebound and threaded preload adjustment, which gives you massive control over the suspension's 9.1 inches of travel up front and 10.1 inches out back. While I do have a few small gripes like no steel braided brake lines, the inclusion of a little bit higher quality tire package on the premium models, as well as a digital gauge, they're not things that you require, and you're still going to have tons of fun all summer long. The Raptor in Canada is available in one form, the 700R. Retail is $11,799 as you see it here today. If you're south of the border, there's three USA models. The base Raptor 700 with basic preload only shocks at $84.99, the 700R model, like the one I tested today, at $9,099, and then the Raptor 700R SE package in multiple cool graphics and coloration options with matching graphic rims and some nice aluminum add-ons, which cost you an extra $600 for a total of $96.99 in the USA. All models do feature the same legendary Raptor 700 power. While you may have thought that sport ATVs were all but gone, there seems to be a resurgence in this market. Maybe it's the fact that there's a ton of solid axle sport ATVs out there for buyers to choose from, or maybe it's the fact that if you've ever gotten the opportunity to swing a leg over a Raptor 700R, you can't think of riding anything else.